Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I'm so happy you're here with me today. For those of you that are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. For those that are returning, I want to thank you so much for all of your likes, your shares, your subscribes. I appreciate it, and it's really helping my channel grow. So thank you so very much. This is your weekly reading for February 17th to the 23rd. We are going to get right into your incoming energies. We're going to talk about your current energies. We'll get some tarot cards. We'll do some angel messages, and we'll close out the reading with your angel number. So if at any point during the course of this reading you do find it is resonating with you, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate it. It helps me connect with your energy. All right, Sagittarius, what is happening for this beautiful sign? Spirit angels guides. Sagittarius, what would you like to share? Incoming energies. Wow, you've got the higher power. I feel like you've always got the higher power. Embracing that spirituality, a lot of you really have that gift. All right, let's start with your these incoming energies. Number 10, unfinished symphony. When we look at this, of course, we look at an unfinished symphony and we think to ourselves, okay, it's unfinished business. It's something that we have not been able to put closure to. It's something that keeps kind of going around and around, and we have to figure out how we, maybe how we complete this. There is a task. There is something that is calling out to your attention this week, and it's saying, listen, there are some loose ends. There's some loose ends to something that need to be finished, whether it's relationships, whether it's contracts, agreements, whether it's business, new jobs, new paths. It could even be to do with your own spiritual growth, your religious beliefs. Again, something is just left unfinished. But the positivity in this card is that it's the number 10, because the number 10 shows that you're aware of this. It's not as if, you're aware that there is something in your life that needs to come to a completion. And this is the cycle of completion, number 10. So you are ready to really see the end of some sort of cycle. You are ready for that ending and that completion, because what that 10 becomes is a 1. And then that's all about a renewal. Your higher power, number 4, is really calling out to you this week. So I think a lot of your intuition is to be trusted. And I think that you need to embrace this time. For a lot of you, it could be that you are going on a spiritual mission. Maybe there is a spiritual mission this week. Maybe it's something that's been left unfinished where your spirituality is concerned. And, this is really the higher power is reaching out to you, and they are really urging you to listen to what they are trying to share with you. So be aware. I think it's all about really awareness this week, because this awareness with your higher power and being so intensified and heightened is going to help you and push you along to really feel a great sense of completion. No more loose ends, no more loose ties. And you know it. You know what you need to do. You always have that deep knowing, and of course that was also right here, number 43. You always have that deep knowing and that inner wisdom. All right, let's see what's going on with your current energies. We've got number 50, no place like home. This can have to do with things that happen in our home for sure. It can be where we feel the most at home. So it doesn't necessarily have to be brick and mortar. It doesn't necessarily have to be a building or a place where where you live. That no place like home is the comfort we feel within our hearts no matter where we go, with the people that we share our time with the gift that we have with being able to explore our spirituality and to be able to connect with the other side. I feel like that there is this presence of home inside your heart. So you're feeling really, really almost peaceful, and I can feel it even in how I'm saying my words. There's this peace sort of surrounding you at this time. A lot of it comes with number 40, co-create, and a lot of you do co-create on a daily basis. You're co-creating with the spiritual world. You're embracing your higher power. And I think that a lot of you really do feel that peace within your heart, or you feel that connection with your heart, and that is what that no place like home is. Co-creating isn't always necessarily co-creating with, the spiritual realm. It can be co-creating with people at work, or with your family, or your brothers, your sisters, your friends, somebody that you're in love with. You know, it's really having that really beautiful connection of partnership and cooperation and loyalty and trusting in that as well. Number 44, beautiful angel number. So you can see you've got 44 and number 4, and then you have the higher power 4. Lots of 4s. So structure, manifestations, and stability are surrounding 4s. You're doing a lot of thinking. So you're in a thinking process. This is your current energies, remember. So you've been thinking about the things that really make you feel at home, make you feel peaceful, make you feel, and I think it's also not just thinking about that, but it's thinking about the connections that you make in your life. The heartwarming connections that mean something. So it's meaningful. The things that are most meaningful to you. I think that you are doing a lot of thinking, because I think that you are really coming to some realizations in your life as well as to where you've left some things unfinished. There could be some unfinished business that needs your attention this week. Your higher power is calling to you because they want you to clear those things up, because the quicker you can really deal with whatever is unfinished in your life is going to bring you even more peace, contentment, joy, love. So let's find out. Sagittarius, let's get your 9 cards. Let's find out what those 9 cards are. Spirit, angels, guides. First card, you showing up in your own card right here with the Temperance. 6 of Cups, beautiful. Lots of love around you. And I think the thinking comes from maybe thinking of things from your past. Maybe you're thinking of your childhood. You're bringing in, thinking of things that made you smile. All right. All right. And there's some restful periods here as well. Ace of Swords, beautiful breakthrough energy. Lots of red. Whoop. Let's see, in the center of your reading, lots of red. Oh my God. Look at all the red. Red is your root chakra. See? You need to do you have to clear up some things, that unfinished business. It's important for you to do that. It's because that is what's going to help give you a stronger structure, a stronger stability. Reds are about manifestation. We manifest from our root chakra, providing more stability. All right, so let's kind of take a little bit of a look here. Like I said, there's lots of red in your reading this week here. The 8 of Wands is in the center of your reading. It means forward movement. It means you're ready to. You're ready to figure out which direction it is you want to go, and you want to do it quickly. It is all about movement. Eights are all about mastery, action, and accomplishment. You want to accomplish something, and I think you're going to be receiving the messages that you need in order to be able to accomplish the things that are important to you, and that is whatever you've left unfinished. You have got 2 aces and the Fool in your reading, and if you can see the way that they are in this lineup, you've got the Fool to begin with, and then you've got the Ace of Swords, and then you've got the Ace of Wands. Its old energy is out the door, and new energy is being revived. There's a whole new renewal in here, and it's really bringing you this great sense of victory. So let's start with the Fool over here. The Fool is 0, all right? So limitless. We know zeros are all about potential. They're all about infinity. They're all about, really it's the beginning phase of something. This is really you ready to take that risk where you need to figure out, your angels are guiding you in a direction that is riskier than you are used to taking. I think that's probably the better way to say it. Again, with the Fool energy, there is something that you're leaving unfinished. You need to close that out because you're ready to begin a new cycle. A new cycle is coming into play here for you. A lot of unlimited potential there. Number 14, the Temperance is your energy. So again, it's blending your worlds harmoniously together to bring joy, peace, and contentment, and it's all about divine timing. The timing is now. Your higher power is calling out to you, and they're saying to you, this is your time now. We want to see things starting to align for you. The Princess of Coins is a messenger. So no gender again with the cards, but the messenger of a new prosperous venture. You're starting something. It could be in its infancy stage that's really going to help produce some long-term benefits for you. They could be financial benefits, but they're also coins or pentacles, so they're a very grounding energy, so earth energy. So this message could really be helping you to really solidify something in your life, to really put solid bases in your life so that your root chakra is even stronger. So the Princess of Coins, watch for some messages. Now the Six of Cups, this is beautiful energy as well. Now this is really all about love, right? Six of Cups. Cups are all the watery energy, and six are all about harmony. They're all about communication and cooperation, working together with spirit, working together with people, co-creating. You know, you're co-creating on a new level that is showing you warmth, love, harmony, blessings. There could be some memories. You could be having a little bit of nostalgic moments where you're thinking about things from your past that are bringing you joy. You know, you're concentrating on the things in your life that bring happiness to your life. The Eight of Wands, like I said, is that positive movement forward. It's fast-paced movements. It's, you know, and this is your element 100%. You are the seeker. You know, you are the adventurer. You are ready to move into new territory. And the Eight of Wands is pointing the directions of exactly where it is you want to go. The Ace of Wands is the new beginning energy that is showing you that it's time to release old energy because new energy is being revitalized here. There's new opportunities that are here calling out to you. You have to open your eyes and see these new opportunities and be aware of them. There's a new breakthrough and a sense of victory with the Ace of Swords. You know, it's the Ace of Balance. That's a heavy sword, but you're able to hold that, raise that up over top of your head. It's showing that this is a breakthrough. The clouds are breaking through. The sun is peering through. Whatever has been holding you back, whatever has been maybe been preventing you from closing out certain things in your life, the Ace of Swords is helping you to achieve new goals, new ambitions, setting yourself up in a new direction for success. The Seven of Cups. This is a dreamy state. The Seven of Cups is really, you know, it can be feeling a little confusing right now. You could be receiving a lot of messages that are confusing and you're not sure how to decipher those messages. You're going to have to trust in your higher power and in your intuition to help guide you. This can be castles in the air, all the things we dream of, the things that we wish for, the things that we want in our life. It's about prioritizing things in our life as well. So in order to release ourselves from that feeling of overwhelmment, we need to prioritize things. And with that Ace of Swords above it, I feel like you are going to have some breakthrough moments where it's going to help you clear up any sort of confusion. And then the last card here is the Four of Swords, which is showing a nice restful period. You know, you are able to meditate and reach spiritual success on a level that is very different from most people. And this really shows your connection also to what is important for your own self-care, for your own personal development, personal growth, and your own health, your own health, you know, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. And I feel like you're really, really taking some big strides forward here with you know, taking care of yourself, taking care of who you are. There has been some confusion around things because I think that there's always a lot going on around you. So it's really hard for you to really close out certain chapters in your life with that unfinished symphony because you're always feeling like there's so many things to achieve. But you're going to have a breakthrough moment and it's going to give you that restful time. It's a time for you to really take in this time for yourself. It's a healing period. It's a healing time. All right, Sagittarius, let's get the Fool. Let's find out what's happening with this beautiful Fool card. Spirit, angels, guides. What would you like to share with Sagittarius? And you got the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what? You are on a new venture, and this new venture is leading you towards a tremendous amount of success, and I think it's going to be success that's long term. It's showing you really how you are able to ground your energy and how you are able to show a great sense of stability. So I think that this King of Pentacles comes at the perfect time to show structure in your life, that's showing you that new adventures can begin, but it's also important for you to show structure. that you need to focus on your betterment for the long term, that it's not always living in the moment, because we do tend to do that. We can, really, live in that joy for the moment, but we have to think about what is best for us long term. And I think that there is a new direction that is being presented to you. And it's opening up something that is going to give you a new set. You're going to be focusing your energy in a new way that's really going to provide you with better planning, following through with your plans, closing out those unfinished cycles. And it's going to show you that there is some really important tools that you are gaining to actually create an incredible solid foundation for yourself, as we move in time. This is for your long-term benefit. So a new adventure is opening up something that's going to bring you long-term benefits financially as well. With the Temperance card, let's find out, because this is your energy. Let's see with the Temperance. What would you like to share with Sagittarius? Temperance, and we've got the Five of Wands. So feeling a little bit of tug of war, feeling a little bit of conflict. It could be you personally feeling that, because with the Temperance being a representation of you, I think you're trying to create balance in your life, and I think that it sometimes does create that tug of war, a little bit of struggle. I want to get one more card for that. For the Five of Wands, if you can give me one more card, thank you. Oh, and you got the Star card, Aquarius energy. Number 17, the Star card. It's all about healing. So there has been a little bit of a tug of war, of a little bit of a conflict in you trying to create balance in your life. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that you always feel overwhelmed because there's so many things going on. But the Star card is showing that this is not only is this wish fulfillment, it's an enlightenment card, because you can see that her crown chakra is lighting up with an incredible star. And the stars are aligning in a way that really is showing your wish fulfillment. So I feel like whatever you feel that conflict has been, maybe the conflict has been, that you haven't been able to close those cycles, that there's something that you've left unfinished, and it's causing a conflict for you. The Star card here is to show you that you're going to heal from that. This is a magical time for you. This is an important time for you. And whatever it is you feel has been holding you back from being able to close out that unfinished symphony, the Star card is giving you the hope. It's revealing something to you. It's showing you another side. Let's see with the Princess of Coins, because I think this is a message that's really going to be, I think that this message is something that's going to point you in a new direction. Wow, like all these pentacles, my goodness. Sagittarius, pentacles, I feel like you are really, I think you've been putting a lot of thought into things in your life. With number 44, we talked about structure, manifestations, and stability. And I think that you've been putting a lot of thought into how do you bring that into your everyday? How do you restructure your life to bring in more stability? And with the Queen of Pentacles here, again, there's no gender with any of these cards. Now we've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Princess of Pentacles as well. So we've got a lot of that earth energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, all very much hard workers, ambitious, drawn to, setting goals and achieving them. And I think that this is exactly where you're at. The unfinished symphony is you not being able to complete certain tasks in your life that create that solid foundation. But these pentacles that are coming up in your life are showing you that you've been thinking about what it is you need to restructure your life to bring that stability in. And now there is a message, and this is going to be a very solid message. It's going to be a trusted message, and it's really going to help you to heal that part of your life so that you can look at your structure from a whole new light. And I think it's going to help you bring in new abundance. I feel like there's some long-term prosperity sighted for you, and it's been a tug of war because this is you living a little bit outside of your element. This is not normally how you would perform or how you would go about things. But it's like life is saying to you, you know what? This is a time for you to give a little bit more thought process to the things that you're doing, because you have the ability and capability with all of the opportunities that are opening up for you right now. You have the capability of really putting this money. You're going to have whatever money is here, whatever treasures are here for you. You're going to have it. It's going to be working for you. You know, working in a very positive way for you. Let's find it with the Six of Cups, because we're adding some joy and love into our lives as well, which is really important. That's how we create balance in our lives as well. And you got two cards here. So you got the Seven of Wands, which is really standing your ground and setting boundaries. So there could be boundaries. It could be somebody from your past that maybe you do need to set boundaries with. Maybe it's boundaries that you have to set with yourself and stick up for yourself because of things that you went through in your past. And, you know, we could be reliving certain things from our past. Maybe that's what the unfinished symphony is. It's saying it's time to go back, take a look at this, close out those cycles that have been depleting your energy, confusing you in any way, because we need to bring balance into your life. We need to bring love. We need to bring joy. We need to bring, we need to bring all of that back into balance. So you are definitely standing your ground and setting new boundaries. And a lot of that comes from your deeper knowing. It comes from that inner wisdom. The High Priestess, very much Pisces energy, and we are entering Pisces season. This just shows that, you know, you hold the key to many things. Like when she is looking, like she is meditating, she's praying, she's holding that key, and in this notebook, this Bible, this religious knowledge that she has in front of her, has no writing on it. It all comes from within. It all comes from your own intuition. So following in your intuition helps you stand up for the things that are important to you, and it might help you to, again, figure out how to balance certain things in your life. Let's find out with the Eight of Wands, because this is forward movement. That Eight of Wands, spirit, angels, guides. What would you like to share with the beautiful sign Sagittarius? And you got the Six of Cups again. It really is. This is a time for a lot of healing, a lot of love. There is a tremendous amount of I think you are kind of delving a little bit into the past and thinking about the things that make you happy, the things that, you know, that bring you love, and again, you're moving forward, you're moving in a new direction. And I think that direction is helping you to find the joy in things again. I think there's been some emotion. I think you've been going through some emotions. I think you've been going through some periods of you know, really putting a lot of thought into the things in your life, maybe doing a deep dive into your life. And when we do that, it brings about a whole bunch of emotions. And I think that this is why you've got the Six of Cups coming up twice. But, you know, if you're able to communicate by really having strong communication skills, being able to cooperate, being able to work with, you know, people, to create harmony in your life. So if you have been feeling like maybe there's been some relationships in your life that have an unfinished symphony, maybe it's time for you to go in and it's time for you to take the action, positive movements forward to clear up whatever that is, so that you can bring that peace back into your life as well. The Ace of Swords. We're doing the Ace of Wands first. That's the old energy. Old energy is being renewed here. Exactly what we need to see. You got the Knight of Swords, fastest moving knight. This is the knight that brings in information. This is the knight that has a message. He is a messenger, but it's a quick-paced message. Comes in, gives you the message, and then he's gone. And I think it's a message that's all around opportunities that are going to help you to revitalize your energy, your opportunities. There is an opportunity that is coming in for you. It's something you really have to pay careful and close attention to, because I think it's something that is going to come in quickly. So you might not have a lot of time to think about it, but it's going to be something that is going to help you release any of that old energy. Ace of Swords. Ooh, okay, that one wanted to fall on the floor. And you got number 7, the Chariot. Beautiful, Cancerian energy. Again, these are 2 victory cards. So, you know, you are accomplishing something here. You're absolutely 100% accomplishing something here, and you should feel really good about it, because the Chariot also being Cancer energy is very intuitive themselves. But, you know, you are in charge of your own chariot. You're the one that controls that chariot. Nobody else does it. And I think that you can feel this great sense of self-determination to achieve what it is you want to achieve. There's nothing that's going to hold you back from reaching that finish line. And whatever that finish line is for you, Sagittarius, it's going to be different for each person. But you've already gone through the thinking processes as how to make your life more stable. Now you're ready to put things into action. And I think that by putting things into action, you're going to actually have a whole better way of restructuring your life in a positive way. Because with all those pentacles and all that grounding energy, I think that I think some of you have gone through some financial ups and downs, and I think that that's been unfinished symphony for you too. It's been trying to figure out how, when I finally get money coming my way, how do I invest it, or how do I make sure that that money is working for me, or how that produces a safety net for me in the future. And I think that you're starting to really figure out what that is. You're feeling a great sense of determination to succeed, and you will reach the finish line. There is a victory here. All right, let's get that 7 of Cups. We've got a little bit of confusion here, sometimes living in a bit of a dreamy state, because there's always so many honestly, I think our minds never stop. They go, go, go all the time. And you've got the Hanged Man. Look at that is Pisces energy as well, because the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. So how do we release the confusion? Okay, how do we, we can live in a dreamy state for only so long, but then we have to realize that we can't do that. We can't do that forever. We got to bounce ourselves out of that. We've got to get up. We've got to move. We've got to close out certain things in our life. We have to start thinking about what's important to restructure our lives to bring more safety, security, and financial benefits to our life. You want to succeed. You're ready and determined to go. But how do you release yourself from this sense of confusion? Well, you need to sacrifice something of yourself. So it is a little bit of self-sacrifice. And it could be just sacrificing a little bit of your time to really look at everything from a new perspective. Because by, hanging upside down, it's almost as like it's a light bulb moment where you realize, wait a minute, I don't have to put myself in this confusing state anymore. I'm going to prioritize the things that are most important to me. And the best way to do that is to really give yourself a little bit of a time out to restructure your thinking. By doing that, you're going to give yourself that 4 of Swords, and it's going to be that time to really heal and, feel rested. I feel like it's hard for you to feel rested because I feel like your mind is always going. Your emotions are always going. There's never a moment where you're really able to shut everything off. I think it's an impossibility sometimes for some of you. So practicing meditation can be very important. You got 2 cards here. You got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, she is very much air energy, so Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. No gender with the cards as well. But the Queen of Swords, she also is very enlightened. She wears her crown chakra. She has a connection, a spirituality. She has that connection to her higher power as well. But she does it on a different way. Like, the Queen of Cups, she's going to do things through love and through empathy and through, she kind of wears her heart on her sleeve. Whereas this Queen of Swords, she backs away from emotions. So there could be, you could be really figuring out how to leave your emotions out of certain things. I mean, maybe there's a decision that's going to require you to kind of take your emotions out of something in order to be able to get the rest that you need. Because sometimes things that, pierce our heart, or things that, are relating to us on an emotional level, it can affect us in such a way that, we have to maybe close that part off just for a little while, because you can't live life without emotions. I feel like if there is something you are healing from, it could be somebody in your life. That Queen of Swords could be someone who maybe doesn't show emotions on the same level as you either, and you are healing from that, because the 4 of Swords is having a better understanding. And maybe it is taking you a new perspective to heal from some sort of energy or some sort of person or situation that doesn't show emotions the same way you do. So it's been very challenging for you, but you're moving away from the difficulties. You can see that you're moving towards calmer shores. So if you've had a little bit of an upheaval with a situation where maybe things have been a little bit emotionally closed off, you're going to heal from that, and you're going to move in a beautiful direction where you're going to feel like you are putting closure to something something. And it's important. We need to figure out what that closure is so that we can change that 10 into a 1. Because you've got a lot of aces in your reading. You've got a lot of new beginnings and a lot of new energy. This has been a reading that's been a little bit all over the board. There's a lot of messages coming through here on many different levels. So this can reach some of you it'll reach you all in different ways. So let's find out what your angels would like to share with you as well. All right, they've got 2 major messages here for you. And you've got the Chariot again. So number 6. We've got the 6. You've got a lot of 6s in your reading. So I know we talked about 4s in the beginning because you've got 40 and 4, 4, and then 4. So 4s are very important. But you've also got 6s, a lot of 6s. And remember, 6s are about communication, cooperation, and harmony. How do we restore that? Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. It's very important for you to do that. There's a lot of determination with the Chariot. You are the one who is in charge of that Chariot. And then you got number 8, Dragonfly. It says, have confidence. So look at that. 2 cards that are saying it's time to have that confidence. That confidence is shown with that 7 of Wands because that's you, having that will to succeed and to stand up for yourself. And if you have to set boundaries because you're protecting something of yourself, it's important to do that. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Again, you're always going to get those cards that are connected to spirit because you have an unbelievable spirituality about you. Your intuition, you're in touch with that intuition. You know how it works for you. Spirit angels, guides. Let's find out what your additional angel message is. I feel like your angels are saying it's going to take a little bit. It's something that has to be perfectly right for you. Obstacles. It says obstacles are now falling away easily. All right. And that's because you've got that 6 of Swords twice. The angels remind you that you are a highly capable person and there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. So those obstacles are definitely, falling away and it's not hard. These are falling away easily now. All right, let's get your final number, angel number, and the message they'd like to share with you. And you got persistence. Interesting, because it even said here your resilience. It says persistence is shift, enthusiasm, gratitude, contentment, and new experiences. Number 12, 12. All right. We've got, oh, happy day, an ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. You need to take an immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. That's for some of you. Really what it's all about is the persistence, right? There's a shift that's coming in and it's going to show you your confidence. It's going to really boost your enthusiasm. You're going to find peace and contentment. And within all of this persistence comes a new experience. And that's how we started the reading with that Fool energy there. So there's opportunities that are arising here for you that are related to your life's purpose. So it's time for you to take the action that's necessary. All right. Thank you. I want you. The angel said, hey, you know what? Don't leave yet. 12, 12. When we add all of those together, it's the number 6. And we have lots of 6s here. So remember, very important. This is linked to all of the numbers that were coming up here as well. All right. Thank you so very much for joining me today, Sagittarius. I know that this was a very interesting reading this week. Please let me know if it resonates, even if only parts do. I appreciate it. Please also like, share, subscribe, and until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.